the Subcommittee on Digital Assets, Financial Technology, and Artificial Intelligence will come to order. Without objection, the chair is authorized to declare a recess of the committee at any time. The hearing is titled, A Golden Age of Digital Assets, Charting a Path Forward. Without objection, all members will have 5 legislative days within which to submit extraneous material to the chair for inclusion in the record. I now recognize myself for 4 minutes to give an opening statement. Good afternoon and welcome to the first hearing of the House Financial Services, Digital Assets, Financial Technology, and Artificial Intelligence Subcommittee. Today, we resume the work of this subcommittee started last Congress under the then leadership of Subcommittee Chairman French Hill. I'm grateful to the now full committee chairman for trusting me to pick up the mantle and continue our legislative work to provide clarity for the digital assets ecosystem. Digital assets present a clear opportunity for the advancement of financial services in the United States. This technology has the potential to modernize our financial infrastructure, enhance the dollar's dominance in global markets, increase the efficiency of payments both domestically and abroad, and provide American businesses and consumers with a faster, cheaper, more transparent way to transact in an increasingly digital economy. Under the Biden administration, we saw regulatory overreach and a pattern of enforcement-driven actions that stifled innovation, especially in the digital assets ecosystem. Instead of working with Congress to establish clear guidelines, the Biden administration opted for an unpredictable and hostile approach that left American entrepreneurs, businesses, and consumers in a state of uncertainty. Agencies took inconsistent, often contradictory actions, pushing innovators offshore and threatening Americans' leadership. This lack of regulatory clarity not only hurt American investment, it also impacted everyday Americans. Let's be clear. The Biden administration's approach opened the door to bad actors and left consumers more vulnerable to fraud. While the EU and UK and even developing economies have advanced regulatory frameworks in digital assets, the United States has fallen behind. Our government's failure to act could mean that the benefit of digital assets and blockchain technology will be realized elsewhere, while American consumers, entrepreneurs, and financial institutions are left navigating an uncertain landscape. Under the Trump administration, we will course correct by creating a workable pathway for responsible digital asset companies to set up operations here in the United States. Encouragingly, several positive steps have already been taken. President Trump issued an executive order on digital assets. The SEC repealed SAB 121. The FDIC has announced that it is reevaluating its supervisory approach to crypto-related activities. And both the SEC and Trump administration have stood up working groups to tackle these challenges. Last Tuesday, the White House's AI crypto czar, David Sachs, joined Chairman Hill, Thompson, Bozeman, and Scott for a press conference where they all agreed that it's time for both regulators and Congress to get this done. Last week, the chairman and I released the Stable Act, a discussion draft to provide a clear regulatory framework for the issues of payment stablecoins. We appreciate the feedback from all relevant stakeholders. The reality is that the status quo for digital assets is untenable. Regulatory and legislative clarity is needed now. Together, we can ensure that stablecoin issuers, digital asset firms, and blockchain developers operate under fair, transparent, and predictable rules in the United States. That means working together, the Trump administration, Congress, regulators, and market participants to craft thoughtful policies that uphold our national security, protect investors, and encourage the responsible development of digital assets in the full ecosystem. Today's witnesses bring a wealth of knowledge and experience on these issues. I look forward to hearing their insights and how we can learn from the mistakes of the past to strike the right balance between innovation and consumer protection. Thank you, and I look forward to your testimonies.